Hey guys, oops, finger. Malachite here. I am out on our patio in the shade because it is extremely warm. It's not as warm as it was when I went out earlier to get, what kind of star? To get the letter from my doctor, but it is still really, really warm. Slowly but surely the wet soil is evaporating, which is making everything humid. But like I said, it's not as bad as it was earlier. It was a sauna. So anyway, how are you guys? Just checking in. I went to the doctor earlier. It ended up being kind of depressing, to be perfectly honest. So I'm a little down. I wish we had chairs out here and plants, but we haven't been able to afford to do that for the last 2 years. So and we probably, I don't know that we'll be living here for a whole year, because my roommate may be moving in with her boyfriend, and then if my Social Security goes through and my Section 8, then I'll be moving. But we're waiting on all that stuff before she can move, which seems totally unfair, but they're more than happy to wait, which is really, really sweet. I seriously have the best friend that anybody could ever ask for. That is seriously the truth. It hurts. My arm is very tired. It hurts to hold my phone. Do you see this? This is what I see when I look out my window. This is what I hear. I try not to complain. I really do. It's rush hour, so there's lots of traffic. But this is why I used to stay up till like 7 o'clock in the morning, because it would die off about, probably 2 in the morning. So I would have time without traffic. But my sleep schedule has changed back to an early one, because it's just more practical for me to be able to get things done, get my exercise in, do all that stuff. So because of that, my sleep schedule has changed back. So there's that. But yeah, so the doctor's appointment, they had the letter ready for me to send to the Social Security Administration. So I picked that up, and she talked about the things she treats me for, and just some of the things in there were just super depressing. Just like, really? You know, but they're things that basically, ooh, that mosquito was so big I thought it was a bee. Oh, don't come back here. Oh my God. I really did think it was a bee. But it wasn't a bee, it was a mosquito. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get ate alive. Maybe I should get in the sun. Hold on, I'm gonna trade places. They don't like the sun, I don't either, but I'm not gonna get ate alive, so I'm gonna be all squinty. Okay, maybe if I move over. There, now I'm not squinty, and maybe they won't eat me. Anyway, that thing was huge. Those are the ones like that ate us at the Breaking Benjamin concert. Anyway, so basically, it wasn't stuff that, well, some of it I didn't really know was as bad. It's biting me anyway. Oh well. I guess it's hungry. Anyway, yeah, it's not like, some of it I knew, but I didn't know it was bad as it is. But I should have, because I can't work, and she doesn't want me working. So, you know, I mean, I suffer from bipolar with, you know, bipolar 1, which is depression and mania. Mostly depression though. Car going by. I have agoraphobia. I have anxiety disorder. I think those are the 3 main things she just stuck to on the letter. You're crooked. Yay. And just some stuff she said in there was just like, wow, I suck. So I've kind of been trying to do some fun things this afternoon to kind of keep keep myself occupied around the house, but it's not working. So I'm gonna go try to get undepressed, and I thought maybe a little bit of sun would help, but it's just making me bake. And we have, I just noticed it, around this time of year, the baby spiders, you know how baby spiders fly? Oh, that was a wasp. Go away. I do not like wasps. They scare me and they sting, and I'm probably allergic to them, but I don't know. See that up there? Look. That's from last summer. We didn't even know it was out here. We could have been stung. I do not like wasps. I do not like them. Anyway, sorry guys. I know they're part of Mother Nature, but I don't want it anywhere near me. Anyway, they can just stay over there and enjoy its, you know, place in the great scheme of all things. Oh, they're already flying around the awning. It's not even the middle of June yet. But anyway, the little spiders, they're hatching, the ones that fly. So here you'll see like the little, I call them spider hot air balloons going by. I think they're pretty funny. It's just like whee, and then they get to land and in their new little home make their little webs. So I think that's pretty cool. But anyway, on that note, I think I'm gonna go watch a Netflix or something. So anyway, I hope all of you are having a great day, and I'm going to go undepress myself in some way, shape, or form. I'd love to go for a walk later at the park, but I cannot do that. Finger again. I cannot do that until I get my hiking stick, because the risk of my falling is way too great, and I do not want to fall at the park, because that would be a very bad thing, because people ignore you. I am not one of those people that ignores people when they fall, but unfortunately there are people that do. And yeah, I want to share something really weird before I go. Do you see that white building over there? The little white building? There are car wrecks by that building all the time. And here, like on the other side of it, where you see all those slanty things, all of those were recently, well maybe you did, I had my finger over the thing I think, but the most recent wreck, a lot of times they hydroplane on this side of the road, they slide, they cross the barrier, they end up flipping, they get hit, not rolling, but probably sometimes. The car gets whipped around, gets hit by somebody, and then that person gets hit by somebody. And the last one, they ran into that building. There's been, well, one guy got killed over there. And I stayed outside because he was the only one in the car, and they were doing like, sorry finger, they were doing the respirator thing, and I was like, if that guy's dying, I'm gonna stay out here and just like, you know, say little prayers for him, because I was dying. I wouldn't want to be by myself. So I stayed out here, and I didn't know he died, but the person that was related to him Facebook messaged me, because I had posted something on the Channel 6 News that the wreck was right across from me, and told me that he had passed away. And I was devastated. It was so sad, because I heard the wreck and everything. I mean, I heard the whole thing. It was just really, really awful. But anyway, there are wrecks there all the time, and I want to say there's been 4 in the last year that while I've been home and have been able to hear them. So that section of road is either A, really poorly built, which is probably the most likely, or B, there's something weird about it, because this land is all river bottom. Like, I don't know, you can probably see the river over there. That's the river I've been hiking by and stuff. That's why the trees are so old. This is all river bottom, and almost all the land in Oklahoma used to be Native American land. So I often wonder, what was this land before, you know? Like, who lived here? What was it? What is it about that spot? You know, what were their cabins? Were there, you know, what kind of families lived here? I always wonder it, because I know this land is, it had to be populated. It's by a river, you know. It was, you know, a good spot to live because you had water, and even with it being in a floodplain, I mean, my grandma and them lived on a river bottom and got flooded. So, yeah, I think about that a lot. So this is kind of a rambly video. Sorry, just stuff. But I think about that a lot when I look out. Even though there's all the buildings and all the cars, sometimes I just wonder what it was like when there wasn't all that stuff here. You know, I wonder if my favorite tree was here and all that stuff. It makes me curious. If I stand out here and just kind of look at all the trees and everything, it makes me wonder what it was really like. And of course I'm into all the ghost and paranormal stuff, so we actually caught an EVP in our apartment on accident once, because I was joining a paranormal group, which kind of fell apart, unfortunately. But I had left the group before it fell apart because it was getting kind of drama-like, and I still want to be a part of that. I was like, when you guys get everything together, I'll come back. But I was practicing with my phone's voice recorder, which was my other phone, not this one. It was before I had the iPhone 6. And to just see what the recorder would pick up and stuff when we were talking, and the TV was on mute, and my roommate said, "That shirt is hideous, I want to burn it," and then, or I want to set it on fire, and then you hear a man's voice, just clear as day, say fire in the background, and I mean Class A EVP, and we were like, what? And it was like an older man. I've still got it on my computer, but I don't know how well it would translate on a video, but it was pretty crazy. So I mean, this land is old. There's probably all kinds of stuff everywhere, so I just find it interesting. Anyway, I'll stop rambling about that. I don't know how many of you are into the paranormal and ghosts and old land and wondering, you know, what happened here, you know, were there battles here, you know, I don't know if the Civil War even came that far here, you know, things like that. It's just interesting to me. Anyway, Facebook won't let me, Facebook won't let me upload this if I don't behave, so I've only got a couple minutes. So anyway, thank you for listening to me ramble, and I actually feel a little better now. So blessed be, guys, and I hope you're having a great day. And my legs are sunburning, so I'm gonna go inside. Blessed be. Bye.